hyperpop melody from scratch. I don't really know what kind, but I think I'm gonna put a lot of detail in it and take my time.
Pineapple!
Alright, so to start off with, I'm just gonna grab a one shot, probably just the starter sound I like to use, and then tap out a tempo, probably go around like 155-ish, try to keep it kind of fast. So 153, and then go ahead and just start laying out some chords. Probably start with the bass notes, and then try to build really like interesting sounding chords, like not just using triads, trying to like switch it up a little bit. So that's a cool little bass line, and even though I didn't start on D sharp, we're still in D sharp minor. And that's something I've been doing, just to like kind of switch it up, like not using the root note of the scale as like the root note of the melody. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the bass notes down, normalize like the root notes, and then just try to build some interesting chords. So that'd be the triad, and for whatever reason, I really like the way the 7th sounds on this. So I'm gonna use the 7th and then get rid of the 3rd, and then see how that sounds. So that sounds pretty cool. Maybe go up one more. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. And then just kind of go through and create an interesting sounding melody. Yeah, and then do the same kind of thing for this second chord here. Just try to not use the triad, just to like get a different kind of sound. So maybe copy those same things here. Bring this back, maybe put this up. I like that little like strum there, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it less, and then just chop off the extra. Yeah, so I like the way this is sounding, so I'm going to duplicate this over because it's like the simple part of the melody. Yo, what is going on up there? Y'all see this? That was really weird. But I'm just going to go ahead and like make some top notes. And then maybe do like the upwards thing with the strum again. And I like the way it sounds without that. It was without this one. And then go ahead and add a note down here just to fill that in. And then do the same kind of thing. guess that's pretty cool, and I'm actually going to use that for the simple part. And then just add some like really high pitched notes to the first half. And this little like thing here should be good enough to kind of separate the parts and also have something to like have a lead go off this same kind of pattern. I think that'll be pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to be pretty much it for like the MIDI, and overall it's pretty simple, but I took some time in making sure that like the notes sounded good together. So now we can go ahead, place that with Serum, and find a pluck or a synth or something that sounds cool with it. Alright, so I picked this one called Revert, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just strum the whole thing, but do it like very gently, just so you get a little bit of that strum, but it's not like. So now I'll go back into Serum, probably grab a bass real quick, just to fill in that low end of the melody, and then work on like another pluck pattern, and then like a lead. Maybe throw like a vocal loop in there. So I just picked like kind of a random bass, and then I'm gonna go through and copy the bass notes, and then change it out. And this is the Destroy bass from the Omega kit, and that's a free kit, so you can go grab that. And then next, I think I want to go in and find a mallet, so I'm just going to search for mallet. Alright, so I'm going to go with this toy cup mallet. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of layer some of the like accent notes in the pluck melody. Maybe actually layer some of the chords, but do like more of an arpeggio thing. That's a cool little accent sort of thing, but then I want to add this note back and then strum that out. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna grab probably like a saw lead. So I grabbed this lead called Game from the Sinju Volume 1, and it sounds like that, and then I turn down the delay. So I'm gonna do this copying that first pattern that I showed here. I think I'm just gonna copy that, so I'm gonna go Control C and then Control V, and then quantize it because that was strum. And then I'm gonna go in and grab like a softer sine lead, and then do like a little bit of a crazier pattern. So I'm gonna grab so that's a cool little pattern. Copy that over and then adjust the notes. And I'm gonna go onto the harsher lead I did and then just adjust the filter a tad. Just so it's still that kind of harsh thing, but it's also just a little bit softer and kind of blends more with everything. Then I'm gonna go ahead, turn off the leads, go into Omnisphere, grab the church bell. It's that one, and then I like to turn off the B section. And then I'm just gonna layer like half of the bass notes. So it starts off on B and then goes up to here. I think that's going to be pretty much it for melody wise. I might go back in and add something, but I think it's pretty good for now. Again, still working on trying to use less sounds, but make it sound cooler, which is a very hard thing to do. But I'm going to go ahead and mix this, and then I'll be back and I'll break down the mixing. Alright, so I did a really quick mix on this, and I think I'm going to focus more on like the arrangement and like reversing stuff and making different patterns unique. Main pluck, got the halftime for the arrangement, cut the lows, a little bit of two things of reverb. Okay, this was supposed to be an imager. I'm just gonna put that on right now. Yeah, so now it's a imager. And then for the like kind of bouncy mallet pattern, cut the lows, reverb, magic switch, pancake on the shy preset, but change this to 2 bars. And then nothing on the harsh lead, boosted the highs on the soft lead. And then church bell just did this thing, I've showed it a million times probably by now, but it just cuts out the frequencies that sound bad in it. And then cut the highs for the sub bass. So now I can go split by channel, lay this all out, and then just kind of render some things out, or like an intro, stuff like that. I know I want the bell to come in there and there, so I'm just going to do that right now. Go here, need to render this out, and then just kind of do like that, and then reverse the order. That'll be a cool little intro, and then maybe cut that, have that come back in there, that leave there. So I'm gonna go something like this. Yes, that's pretty cool. And then I want to add finisher micro on this, stick with the infinity preset, and then create an automation clip. And then for the part where there's grow speed in it, I'm gonna go like this and kind of do this little sidechain type thing. And it's on full blast, so I'm not gonna do it like crazy. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for the arrangement, I think. Go ahead, lay out the stems real quick. And then probably mess with the BPM a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead, render this out after I do this. I'm going to go ahead and normalize this. Turn that off. and then mess with the pitch a little bit. Probably go up. Yeah, so I went up one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and then throw some quick drums on it. I'll probably like skip through the drums because the video will probably already be like 20 minutes by now. Oh, and something I've been doing with my loops is like tagging them. So you can see here it's like hyperpop in parentheses, or ethnic in parentheses, stuff like that. And it just makes it easier if you like send them out to like be able to click which ones you want. All right, so now that's saved. We can go to new, drop that in, and throw some drums on it. Just because I want to get better at drums, because I eventually want to start posting like beats again on a separate channel. But that's like way in the future, because I don't really like doing drums. And right there, I just adjusted the velocity on that one so it'll hit kind of cool. And then try to make some like really open, bouncy hi-hats. Do some like reverse kind of stuff like that. Yeah, and then grab open hat. And then finish it off. Actually, maybe layer the open hat with a triangle. And then grab a snare. Oh wow, my hair is looking whack this whole time. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the drums turned out good. I think the melody was decent. You might have been able to learn something, but yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, Kit, next week I'll show the cover art real quick. Not done with it because I need to count everything I have so I can like put it on there, like 30 loops, 100 midis. I just don't have the one shots like all tallied up. Oh, and I had like an idea for like a series. I don't know if it would be a good idea, so you guys gotta let me know. But like doing different plugins and saying if they're worth it or not, like Omnisphere, Keyscape, Serum, stuff like that. Because I feel like I wish I had that kind of stuff when I was like starting to like get plugins. Because I just saw Nick Mira had Omnisphere and I said I need Omnisphere, so I got it. but like stuff like that. Yeah, here's what the cover art's looking like so far. I need to add a lot of stuff to it, but I like the way it looks so far. It looks very bubbly, very happy. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will play the final beat right now.